Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Getting a little rain. You may even see a few snowflakes mixing in and may fall throughout the afternoon as well across Metro Detroit. It's near the end of April, but we can't seem to kick the cold. Put off any of your yard work and planting. Maybe just do that another day and stay inside if you can. I'm Rhonda Walker this noon. We have forewarned meteorologist Ashley Barrissey joining us with what the rest of the day looks like.
Well, we started off the day with some freezing temperatures. We'll be back at it again tonight. So I want to start with when we normally see our last freeze, because so many of us have that spring fever out there. The earliest last freeze we had was March 23rd in 2017. So that's well behind us. But today's date, April 24th, is our average last freeze in Metro Detroit. Unfortunately, we are going to pass that because we have a stretch of lows that will be around the freezing mark. But the latest freeze that we've ever seen in the spring season, May 29th in 1966. Fingers crossed that we are nowhere near that date. So clouds and radar forecast showing that we did have some flakes flying, but now that those temperatures are rising into the 40s, we're starting to see that change over to a little bit of a mix or even rain showers. Putting Exact Track 40 on, you can see a few flakes now around US 23. Otherwise, we do have some rain showers falling in other areas. This keeps fluctuating back and forth from rain to snow, so don't be surprised if you see a little sprinkle or a flake. Right now, 42 in Detroit, 40 in Ann Arbor, 41 in Port Huron, and 41 in Adrian. And we have winds coming out of the northwest. That does give us a little bit of a wind chill. But for this afternoon, we top out around 50 with a few of those garden variety showers, which will time out for you as they push out in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Ashley. We want to get to breaking TV news this noon. Fox News Network is parting ways with primetime host Tucker Carlson effective immediately. The network says that the conservative commentator's last show was actually on Friday, April 21st. It comes days after Fox News parent company settled with Dominion Voting Systems for that $787 million in a defamation lawsuit. We are working to learn more about Carlson's departure, and we'll have an update first at 4. Also, Help Me Hank has been tracking trash problems throughout Detroit neighborhoods. And today, the city is announcing a big initiative to get things cleaned up, but it will take your help. Consumer investigator Hank Winchester joins us now live this noon from Detroit's West Side, where the mayor just talked about the plan as well. News to certainly residents' ears.
Yeah, absolutely, Rhonda. Good afternoon to you. Hello, everybody. Mayor Mike Duggan just leaving this area, this West Side neighborhood. Take a look. I mean, this is what it's all about. The people in this community, they take great pride in making sure gardens like this one are kept clean. You can understand why people get so mad when illegal dumpers make their way into the city. Take a look at some video. We're talking about the Motor City Makeover. This is an opportunity for you to get involved, help clean up trash, beautify neighborhoods all over Detroit. The mayor here today at this event kicking it all off. There's going to be several weekends and several communities that are targeted over the next several weeks. Again, this is all about working with fellow Detroiters, people from all over the area, to work to clean up junk and debris all over the city before summer. We had an opportunity to hear from the mayor himself. Here's what he had to say a short time ago.
What we see every place you go is where the neighbors are involved, beauty is springing up. And so for the first 3 Saturdays in May, the city of Detroit will be supporting those neighborhood groups with dumpsters, with tools and the like.
Motor City Makeover, that's what it's all about. So this today, an opportunity for the mayor to kind of rally the troops, hope to get some of you at home interested in this event. We're going to put all the information you need to know to become a volunteer, to get out here and clean up the trash in Detroit. I'll put it all for you on the Help Me Hank page at clickondetroit.com. Rhonda, we're here on the West Side this noon. Back to you. All
right. Hopefully we get an outpouring of desire to support this effort and beautify Detroit. Thank you, Hank. We are working to get more information about a crash. This crash involved an ambulance in Livonia. Sky 4 was overhead showing the EMS rig on its side. This is 8 Mile and Farmington. We don't know what caused the crash or the extent of any injuries, if any, or if any patients were on board, but we are working to get more information as the day goes on. A big construction project entered a new phase this morning in Wayne County, and it could have an impact on your drive through Canton. We are talking about about the area involving I-275, I-94, Ford Road and Michigan Avenue. The eastbound Ford Road ramp to I-275 is now closed as of 6 a.m. this morning, and it will remain closed until late July. Other ramps close next week, and you can read about all of the closures, including the interchanges between I-275 and I-94 on the homepage of clickondetroit.com. A bit of better news, though, if you have to fill up your gas tank this week. Gas prices in Metro Detroit are down 6 cents to an average of $3.60 per gallon. It's still 15 cents more than last month. AAA says lower demand is helping to push down the price. In Decision 2024, President Biden is expected to launch his campaign for re-election tomorrow. It's been a long-awaited announcement as the race for president begins to take shape. Let's get to Bree Jackson in Washington with the results of a new poll showing whether people want Biden to run.
President Biden's impending re-election bid faces skepticism even from within his own party. President Biden preparing to announce his re-election bid as soon as Tuesday.
President Biden has such a strong record to run on. He has gotten this country through the pandemic. He has the backs of the American people, and Americans know that.
The latest NBC News poll shows 70% of Americans believe Mr. Biden should not run for a second term, including 51% of Democrats. Many cite his age as a major reason why. At 80, Biden is already the oldest president to ever serve. His allies contend he is fit to do the job.
He is an active president who is meeting the challenges of America every day.
Topping the list of potential Republican challengers, former President Trump, who was recently indicted and still faces other criminal investigations.
I will continue to fight for our values, our faith, and our freedom.
Our NBC News poll shows voters do not have the appetite for a Biden-Trump rematch, a sentiment even some Republicans agree with.
And so we don't want to repeat that. It takes alternatives.
But the GOP is divided over who should lead the party.
They're supporting former President Trump over these indictments, right? And there's a lot of support there. Republicans want someone who can win in November of 24. Donald Trump is a loser.
Former Vice President Mike Pence says he'll make a decision about challenging his old boss before late June. And President Biden is expected to release a video announcing his re-election bid as soon as Tuesday, which also marks the 4th anniversary of launching his 2020 campaign. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
Can a government official block you on social media? It is a question the Supreme Court just announced it's going to be taking up, and the issue originated here in Metro Detroit. It was a police shooting that sparked a national uproar. The white officer who says that he shot and killed a black man because she mistakenly grabbed a gun instead of a taser is let out of prison. What's next for Kim Potter?